girls and boys. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying the snow. I know Mr. Ardito didn't enjoy it this morning when he had to go out and snow blow all that heavy, wet snow. Well, hopefully you did. It's great snow for making a snowman. So, we're going to keep reading. And yesterday, remember, they were listening to a story from Auntie Mary, and so we'll continue with it today. Don't forget that writing prompt is due on Friday, and remember to write in your daily journals and tell me what you're doing for learning so that I know that you're being an active learner. Okay? You don't need to tell me what you ate for the day, because I know some people were really going on and on about what they ate. That doesn't really concern me right now. Your learning is more important to me right now. I mean, it's important that you're eating right. Don't get me wrong, but I really need to hear what you're doing for learning. Okay. All right. This is about rain. Not mist this time, but real fat drops of falling down rain. Like baby birds, we open our mouths and stretch our throats upward to the skies, because remember, they are just really wanting water so badly. Quick, let's try to catch the rainwater, yells Cooper. Spread the sail. The officers and crew grab the ends of the sail and stretch it out to collect the rain. My throat catches at the thought of extra water, blessed water to drink. The rain pools and puddles on the sail, and for a good 10 minutes, we and the sailors channel it into the empty milk cans from our rations. Here, boys, share this one, says Purvis. He passes the precious can to Billy, who takes the first drink. Ah, he says, choking, it's salty. Don't swallow it, says Purvis. Spit it out, says Cooper. The water must have absorbed the salt on the sail. Don't drink it, it will kill you. All we can do is open our mouths to catch a spattering of luscious raindrops. But then the rain slows and stops. That was a blow, to think that we might have extra water for all our salt-caked lips and our tongues hanging heavy in our mouths like dying fish flopping on dry land. Never mind, says Georgie Porgy. Today we will have a treat. Along with our sardine and dipperful of water, we will have a dessert. A peach. Well, not a peach, not half a peach, but a slice of canned peach for each boy. Georgie Porgy passes them down, and oh, just the joy of it. A smooth, silky slide of sweetness, succulent and tantalizing. It's like candy is what it is, says Fred. A brief, mouth-watering moment, and then it's gone. But nothing has ever tasted that good. Bulldog didn't die, did he? Asked Fred. No, the boys will save him, I say. They call Mary. Right, says Derek. She gets him home, gives him tea, and soon he's right as rain. Tea, Mary sighs. Oh, rain. Oh, boys, what I wouldn't give for... Oh, never mind. Let's get on with our story. Mary tended to Bulldog's bruises as they listened to the wireless for news of the missing pilots. There was news. The pilot in the hospital had disappeared. And I have no idea where Peterson has gone, says Bulldog. Does the Elms estate mean anything to you? The boys overheard Peterson say to his driver. Ah, good lads, I know the place, says Bulldog. I'll go as soon as it gets dark. Black shadows had fallen when Bulldog sneaked onto the ground. Only a single candle flickered in a window. Someone screamed. Bulldog ducked beneath the window and saw Peterson interrogating a prisoner. The man was bent over in pain, a torture device called a thumbscrew beside the coated papers on the table. Give me the key to these orders or I'll go to work on your other hand, says Peterson. Bulldog had to act. With one move, he crashed through the window and knocked over the candle. In the confusion, Bulldog landed a punch. Peterson went down. Bulldog slung the prisoner over his shoulder, grabbed the papers, and ran through the door into the night. The candle on the floor ignited the drapes, and... I see it first. Look, smoke, I cry. leaning out over the gunwale and pointing to the horizon. He's right, yells Critchley. Far off, across the western horizon, a dark spire whirls in the wind. It gets larger and larger, and soon a gray shape appears beneath it, breaking the line of the horizon. Is it land? No, it's getting bigger. Is it a ship? I think it is a ship. Will it see us? It's coming closer. My God, it is a ship! The mast and funnels are soon in view. It's a merchant ship, says Cooper. Shoot off the flares! Whoosh! Whoosh! Flaming shots rocket high into the sky. The sailors wave their arms and shout. Boys, we must pray, says Father O'Sullivan. Come now, we must help the Lord lead that ship this way. He kneels, and reluctantly we do too, peeking at the horizon as we say the Lord's Prayer together. Thank you, God, I whisper. Thank you for sending us a ship. Please, please let it see us. I glance up. Look, I shout, interrupting the prayer. The boys and I scramble to our feet. Look, it's turning! It's coming this way! You're right, Ken, says Cooper. Looks like she's seen us. I turn to Mary and hug her hard as gleeful shouts ring out. They've seen us! They're coming! Hallelujah! Thank be to God! We're going home! The ship is about 2 miles away, then 1 mile. Soon they are not more than 700 yards away from us. Great God, we are saved! Amid hugging and cheering, I think of what this means. We'll have water and food and warm clothes and a bed. We're going home. Just wait till my friends hear of our adventure, of all we survived. We are saved. Captain spat out some orders. Trim the sail. Prepare for rescue. Bring down the awning. Throw those supports overboard. They're just in the way. The crew cheers, rejoicing in rescue as we all get ready to greet the ship. Here it comes, closer and closer. It's almost here, but... Wait, what is happening? Cooper stands stock still. Mayhew waves frantically. Critchley bends over and grasps his knees, breathing hard. I look at the ship, at our officers, and back at the ship. A sob escapes my throat. Billy and Fred whimper and reach for Mary, who crushes them to her. Paul just stares as Father O'Sullivan collapses. What is happening? No! Our dreams of being saved, our happy endings, are scuttled as the ship turns again away from us and pushes north. It grows smaller and smaller, and dipping down below the horizon, it's gone. Why did they turn? Where are they going? How could they leave us? What's the use in praying? Too many questions rush into my head, swamping my thoughts. Dead weights pushing me under. I can't breathe. Night is falling, and a mass of black clouds gather in the ship's wake. We are in for another storm. For the first time, I can't see my way home. My friends and I break down, all but Paul, who is so weak. He has no tears left in him to cry. Father O'Sullivan is bowed and shaken. He clasps his hands together. After a time, gruff old Gunner Purd picks his way up to the bow. What's the matter now? He demands to know. Downhearted, 'cause she didn't pick us up? That's nothing to worry about. I stare up at him through all my tears. Is he crazy? We'll see plenty more ships tomorrow. Now we've reached the sea lanes, he says. Sea lanes? It's where all the ships pass through, he says. There'll be another ship soon enough. I have to believe him. That's right, I tell my friends. If Purd says so, it must be true. It has to be. That night, chilling clouds collide and split, spilling rain, spitting hail, slashing sideways. I open my mouth to the sweet cold rain, but a wave force feeds me a mouthful of salty water instead. Spitting and gagging, I wipe my mouth and just try to hold on. Bitter winds whip the waves into 20-foot towers. Our boat surfs up each crest, flips off the top, and then slams 20 feet down, stinging spray, soaking us through. Lightning bolts, fire, jagged daggers. Fear like none I've ever felt before flashes through me, fed by the crash of thunder. I grip the rails of the boat, white-knuckled, wondering, will we survive this night? Billy and Paul look at me, wild-eyed with panic. Hold on, I shout. You've got to hold on. In the light, bodies are still. Bodies are still, alive, but nearly paralyzed with exhaustion. We are bruised and beaten and cannot eat. My throat is raw with sores, my tongue and mouth sucked dry to the bone. My friends are whimpering, enough, enough, we want to go home. That's what Gunner Purd says. If you're thirsty, suck your buttons to get your saliva in your throat going. Derek has a Lamb of God charm that Father O'Sullivan gave him. He wears it round his neck, so he sucks on that. With a sad smile, he jokes. Look at me, I'm the only bloke on the boat, having leg of lamb. Good joke. Father O'Sullivan pulls out a safety pin and a bit of string from his pocket. He bends the safety pin into a hook and ties it to the string. What are you making, Father? I ask. I'm sick of sardines, so with luck, I'm going to catch us something different for dinner, he says, nodding to the seagulls landing on the water nearby. Blimey, no, man, cries Purd. Humming a seabird is bad luck, is what it is. Don't you know? They carry the souls of dead soldiers. Kill one, and it'll be an albatross around all of our necks. We have plenty of sardines, says Purvis. No use risking us bad luck. I look out at the seagulls that swim for a bit and then just flap their wings to soar over our heads, and then they fly away to their homes. If only a wizard would turn me into a gull, the way Merlin turned Wart into an owl, I could fly away home. Magic or no magic, luck or no luck, seagulls are a sign that land must be near. All right, let's just check the time. We only have 30 seconds, and I don't think we're going to get through that. Okay, we'll read it real quick. Cooper shouts and points. The sailors who are able rouse themselves and turn to look in the direction. I sit up and peer off in the distance, squinting hard. My head hurts, and I start to shiver uncontrollably. Auntie Mary wraps an arm around me and feels my forehead. I pull away because suddenly I can see what Cooper sees. Our charcoal mass floats on the horizon. What is that? I stare as it teases and taunts. Could it be? Could it be? Dear God, could it be land? Oh boy, do you think it really is land, or do you think he's just kind of hallucinating and thinking it's land because he's so sick and so thirsty? I don't know. What do you think it might be? I hope for their sake it's land, because I don't know how much longer they're going to last. Well, anyway, you enjoy the rest of your afternoon, and don't forget to get started on that writing prompt. And you can access some of those math sites. I know they're under Miss Pride's class, but we did them all together, so you can access any of those sites. There are some really good sites on those. All right, so take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Be thinking if it really is land or not.